Hello and welcome. I'm Jess with Guided by Equus, and I'm here with your Horse Wisdom energy forecast for the week of October 21st. Behind me I have Desi, who is leaving for her new home with a fellow Foundation Morgan breeder, and her story actually has come full circle. This is someone who gave me an opportunity back in 2011 or 2012, I can't remember, to bring these Foundation Morgans into my life, and it's my honor and my pleasure to be able to give back in a way that I guess comes from being able to create what I've created with this herd, and how this herd has kind of grown and helped me, and to give something back. And so just taking a deep breath into that, I'm on my way to deliver Desi, but I really wanted to do the Horse Wisdom weekly forecast with her in this space. And there's a lot kind of moving and shifting this week, and I didn't even really tune in before I got here, but the word perpetual, and it's like just that ever evolving, right? When we evolve, it creates a revolution. And so not even necessarily there's a word for this week or a phrase, but I guess it's the energy of that, that we've kind of come full circle. And what we're experiencing as wrapping up this month of October, and kind of what we've found and discovered within that for ourselves, and for how we have evolved, I guess, is really, I guess, a piece of what the energy of this week is. It feels like there's the word honoring is coming too, and that when we maybe what we've found in a way that we've been able to start honoring ourselves, and that comes from letting go of pieces that aren't ours, in order that we can honor what really is ours. And if this month has been a lot of shifting and energy moving, which comes in the form of often releases of anger and outbursts and frustration and crying, then you're not alone. And the space of the horses that I've continued to come back to this month in a way that has kind of been not only a renewal for me, because I've been gone a lot the month of October, which when I show up in this space of the horses, it really helps me realize and understand and connect in a way that that is mine and is unique to me, and actually has helped me honor all those places in me and all those things that maybe how I wasn't showing up before, in a way that honored all those pieces and parts that really wanted to be honored. So if any of this resonates with you, I'm really getting a connection to right here, right now. And Stormy and Desi have both kind of moved full circle around me. And Desi's doing a lot of yawning, and Stormy right now is licking and chewing. And it's allowing ourselves to, I guess, really drop into that space this week, of just letting what it is that's within you guide you, I guess, are the best words. I can feel it, but it's hard to put into words. But when you tap into that place and space of who you really are, and allow it to kind of guide you, like turn in each direction and see what that feels like in your body, each direction, and see where you feel more grounded and where you feel a lot of chaos, and recognize that how you're finding yourself is really your own pathway, right? It's those breadcrumbs that lead you, or is trying to lead you into what is yours, and help you leave behind what is not yours. And I know that we could speak about that all day long, and but really, if we just allow ourselves to do that, I got kind of all up in my head last week, and then I came out to the horses one night, and everything shifted in a matter of about 10 minutes. The horses all moved around me, they circled in front and behind me, they all started yawning and licking and chewing, and each one came up to me and connected with me in a different way that was their own personal invitation for me to remember what this is for myself in this herd. And so I guess if I can offer that to you guys, that you this week connect with those places that really feel like they're yours, and that you feel deeply within your body and your soul and your heart, that are an honoring of who you really are, and bringing into alignment, like Stormy just did, for yourself this week, so that as you move forward, you're being more of yourself, and that's creating, I guess, magic with all the things that are part of life, in your life and your environment and your energy field. And so with that, yesterday I was driving and came upon 4 pheasants who were crossing the highway in front of me. So I slowed down and stopped and waited for them, and they all, one by one, individually crossed. And that felt really significant for the message for this week. And then when I looked up pheasant spirit meaning, it talked about using your gifts to really, like, the utilization of our gifts, and when we utilize those gifts and follow our passions, the things that we're meant to do actually really invite us to step into a greater piece of our being in the world. And so that feels actually very relevant to the energy and the wisdom of this week. And so I would definitely encourage you, if that resonates, to look up pheasant spirit meaning or medicine, and see what that feels like, tapping into your own gifts for that piece is. It feels like there's one more piece. I'm just trying to tune into it. I get this idea, or this image of like going around in a circle, and so we can kind of get stuck on that hamster wheel, or we can just, when we recognize we're in that space, to find ourselves in the middle of that hamster wheel and just kind of do a full 360 and notice what it is that's going on around us, and where we feel drawn to. And if where you feel drawn to, you can allow yourself to move forward into, and I'm just paying attention to Desi, who's kind of placed herself right here, and taking a deep breath, because you can feel that in your body. Truth and soul recognition deeply resonate when you begin to notice those spaces in your body, as to how you feel different or better, or more alive or more expanded. And so when you do kind of a 360 of yourself in your environment or your life right now, notice where you feel better, I guess is the best way to say it, and follow that for this week, because it will lead us into what it is in November that's not coming, happening. And the image that I just got was like all of a sudden a big opening is coming. And so the work this week of finding yourself in your center and knowing where you feel better or good or really yourself will be the opening that will lead you into November. And with that, just taking a deep breath, and Desi's actually positioned herself back towards the gate, which is the opening into her next step towards her adventure with a new phase in her life, with her new family, and honoring her as she leaves, and what she's left as her legacy behind with Little Magic, my yearling colt stallion prospect, and all the wisdom teachings that she's given me. She came here in the fall of 2013, And now 6 years later, she's imparting her legacy, I guess. And so with that, she's leading me out through the gate. So much love to you guys from myself and the horses, and I look forward to seeing what next week brings us. So take care, and love from myself and the herd.